So I'm trying to think about what needs to do, which is the worst kind of things to do. Like thinking about stuff, right? Don't think, just do. Don't plan, just do. Yeah. Think, think, think. Someone's thinking, someone's thinking. What to, what does it be in the future? And I guess, anyway, we are where we are. Audio. So, audio is something interactive, right? Uh, Not just audio, but right now, as I'm talking, it's for you. It's for you, chat, and how it get distributed. That's a distribution thing. So, where was I? Issues down. Uh, we have the images. Okay, we did add the images, and yesterday, after I added, uh, I crashed. Right? I love crashes. It makes you feel imperfect, right? I mean, being so perfect, it's fine. It's a lot productive, but being imperfect, uh, it makes you learn what you're missing, right? If you want to be progressive, I'm talking about the people in chat who advocates for being progressive, not just the other things, like progressive is like new stuff, modern, and the other is like the same old routines, traditional. Yeah, so that. So I'm talking about the people in chat who are traditionals. I mean, progressive, not traditionals. And right now we have a 2468. Two, we need to have one more, right? We can make it. So I have a way to get it discussed a way. So I made like a map, you know, in the Mario video we saw earlier. Yeah, I was just counting the number of snowballs it created. So the oh, and so I am really uh, doing something weird here. You know, six, eight. So these are the things we need to animate, right? And this is closing here. What is this? I made some mistake. Okay. So we need to see how this looks like, right? So, oh, I have the overflow hidden. I think we can do that overflow X is hidden. So, as you can see, these are low quality, but the thing is, they are supposed to be like that. So, these two are the two, I mean, these three are the same sizes, a bit smaller, and these two are the same sizes. Then we have four, these are the same sizes. As you can see, there's like a blurry thing, and these two are the much bigger one. So our novels. Uh, you know, anyway, I'm thinking of how I needs to be doing this. So for the diffuse them, let's just create a readme for now. I create the called character. Uh, Here, I just need to keep tracking of stuff. I guess like what I really planned to was making a blog. You know, I have a blog called Decoder HTML, and let me just uh, okay, wait, uh, branch, simple search. I have some uncommented files on the blog, which it's it's I don't want to talk about it. Uh, uh, where is it? So git. Oh, I forgot all the git commands. So this is something about Twitch, right? And my open source contributions. You know, you know what? So I would say us or C. Actually, Twitch. Uh, Let me just make a commit message. This is like uh, temp uh, articles. That- Actually, drafts written during Twitch and OSS. Okay, so now we go to fuck. I committed it. Actually, okay, check out. Let's make it long. Okay, that's according to that. What the fuck is that? Um, we can say right now we are doing so. We can say like Twitch streaming, streaming rush. Now we are on a new branch. No, okay, seems fine. AI. So this is written in Rust, right? We have a Rust. Uh, Let me get back my thing, terminal. So this is written in Rust, and now let's make a blog, right? So content creation, please make content develop images, three. So this is the same thing, exact the same thing on my Git profile. So if you want this with the just like customizations I have, yeah, yeah, I have this, right? This is a customized one I have. Actually, I don't have this on here because this is for my own customized MD book that is running. Right? I made some changes to the generator, and that's how I get it working. And right now, what we are doing is it's almost like content creation, but we are looking at animations. So we, I think I want to, I could make like a new folder called VFX, right? Uh, I guess which needs to be smaller, right? And this is like animation, animations out there. MD. We can just change the name later. So animations. How is it done? How is it done? Right now, um, in summary, we can say like um, the integration. I mean, that's the newest one, right? So this would be like VFX, right? We have a new. We'll just call it animations for now for the title, and that is that animations out there, and that would do it. Anyway, now why did I make two of them? Okay, MDBook serve open. So now this is my website, right? AI usage. This cage has been AI manifest by Damala Morankechi. I forgot about this comment thing. I kept sign into comment like oh right. Do I know I'm not signed in here? I am. Uh, Ask anything. Oh, this is like AI. I haven't been to GitHub homepage in a long time, so task new. It's like talk to AI here, and let's get stuff done. Burn sushi, and yeah. Anyway, anyway, anyways, how is it done? Alright, now I'm making this. So let's make uh, animations out there. So the things that needs to be done. So what is the case here? I uh, some what's the I don't know. Okay, I let's like make it as points, like making the frame by frame animation workflow done using HTML components in a Jaggery UI library, right? So that's the thing we were doing. Once we do that, uh, so again, this gets updated in real time, right? And it is done using Jaggery. I mean Rust, right? So Rust is being run here. I mean Rust MD with a few small changes that would improve my SEO capabilities. Like MDBook is actually a documentation website. Who am I talking to? I mean that is not a clip I want to speak about. So yeah, we'll get the frame by frame. So read along. Notes the HTML commands in our Jaggery UI library. We were making them, and so here's like problem. Now this problem is like one frame has multiple image slash object slash hero that needs to be animated. The next frame also has multiple but not the same constant, the same uh, number of image object hero as in the previous frame. So that is the task we need to be doing. So this doesn't really apply as smoothly into the web uh, animation, frame by frame animation uh, thing I'm doing, right? I'm calling it a thing, if you understand. So this is the animation workflow. The using the using the component. The component is web component diffuse down sprite. So using the component diffuse down sprite in Jaggery UI like so so if someone is asking, it's my project, so it's not like uh, in my in the actually instead of saying in the project I main thing that is Jaggery UI library. Well, what the fuck, right? So this is the animation workflow that needs to be done using the component in Jaggery UI library. So we have the problem. Now I want to fix it. So this is the problem that is happening. This is the animation workflow that needs to be done using the. I'm going to mute myself and talk when only it's needed. I hope that's okay. I'm looking at the like I know I read some like in between here somewhere like yeah. So one of the tools is Sprite Game Creator. That's about creating sprites, right? So how so there's like sprite sheet. How animation 2D animations are done. Uh, imported. Uh, Actually, it's done right now. How it's imported, that is another thing. So imported style, imported ways of types. It is being imported. Types. It is being imported to specific animation program, right? So that is that. And sprite sheet is one of the way. We have multiple sprite sheet is there. Then we have image sequences. Image sequences is what we are doing uh, currently. Currently in Jaggery, currently supported by Jaggery, supported in Jaggery. So that is there. And sprite sheet is the normal way it is being done. So if you check, I need to check like how. So these are uh, titles, right? It's like you know how GitHub readmes for the developers who goes into Git. I mean, GitHub is not anymore for developers. I guess like, there are a lot of people who use GitHub nowadays. Like it's not just developers solely, but still, like once AI was being so mainstream, and mean like 90% was maybe like developers, right? Now it's like 80. Still, majority is are developers. So, yep. And right now we have like sprite sheet and a sprite game creator. Let's just in sprite sheet. Sprite sheet. Uh, Sprite sheet can be made using the tools such as a sprite creator game, right? I like to make them as a list. I'm using tools such as a sprite creator game, right? A sprite game creator that is from Godot. So reference Godot. Uh, if I can take a reference to game, So this is how do I select a particular comment? So the way I do a reference, there's a way I can I keep the references. Like I forgot how I do that. So where do I think it's like here. So if I do this, like there's a text that is linked to what. So the image has a reference, and that reference is this thing. What the hell? So see a reference. What the fuck is it? No signing issues. Okay. No signing issues. Actually, if I do this, it has like the number, right? The reference number. And if I have the quoted thing, that points to the place, right? So let's just keep like say references, and here it's like spreadsheet notes. Do I need it to be a link? That's a question. So being a link and not being a link. So if someone enters here, do they have to click it or copy it? Those two things are different, right? I like to make it clickable because you know the fuck, it's like okay, text is here, that is the other. Okay. I keep forgetting that things. Right? So text is over here, that is over there. Okay, this is like rotate. And here we can just say, what the fuck is that thing? So if I say this, let me just check. So we have one here, and that is this. So it just says one, and that's easier, right? More organized. Uh, how do I get the text? Like, so how long am I been streaming? 1 hour. Uh, I'm going to